Here's a question. If you try to make everyone happy, how many people will actually be happy at the end? The answer is 0. Not even you. This is an old story that proves it, and once you hear it, you will never look at what people think of you the same way again. Early morning. Thick mist covers the valley. The rice fields look like a sea of silver water glowing under the weak morning sun. Jiwoo and his wife May stand outside their small house. They tie the last rope on their travel bag. Their horse waits by the post, strong, healthy, with a shiny coat. This horse is their most valuable possession. Today, they must travel to the market town across the hills. They will trade their small harvest for supplies to survive the winter. The sun rises. They start walking. Jiwoo holds the horse's rope in his hand. May walks next to him. The road is quiet. The air is cool. For a moment, they are happy, at peace. But peace never survives the first opinion of a stranger. 1 hour into the trip, they pass the gates of a small village. Under a giant old tree, a group of merchants sit drinking tea, watching the road. They see the couple, they see the horse, and they start whispering. One man laughs loudly. "Look at these two. Have you ever seen bigger fools? They own a strong, healthy horse, and they walk in the dirt like beggars. Why even have an animal if you're not going to use it?" The others laugh along. Jiwoo's smile disappears. His face turns red with embarrassment. He looks down at May. Maybe he's right, he says quietly. It's foolish for both of us to walk when we have a horse. So Jiwoo helps May climb onto the horse. He takes the rope again and walks beside her, chest up, feeling proud. Now he thinks, we look smart. But the road is long, and the valley is full of opinions. By midday, the sun is brutal. They reach a busy riverbank where workers wash heavy linens and load crates onto wooden rafts. A worker stops, wipes the sweat from his face and points straight at them. "Would you look at that?" he shouts over the sound of the river. The husband walks through the mud like a servant while his wife sits up there like a queen. What kind of marriage is this? Where is her respect for him? Another worker spits into the river. Disgraceful. A strong young woman making her husband suffer in the sun. May's face turns pale. Every eye on that riverbank feels like a slap. She leans down, ashamed, and whispers, "Jiwoo, please, let me walk. I can't bear these stairs." Jiwoo doesn't want his wife humiliated, so they switch. Now May walks in the dust, and Jiwoo rides. He believes this will finally satisfy everyone. He is wrong. They walk into a row of small huts where women are washing clothes by their doorways. The women stop. They stare. And of course, they judge. An old woman shakes her head slowly. "What a heartless, selfish man," she mutters, riding comfortably while his poor wife walks in this heat. No shame, no kindness at all. Something inside Jiwoo snaps. He is not cruel. He loves his wife more than anything, but he is exhausted, confused, and desperate to make the voices stop. So he reaches down, grabs May's hand, and pulls her up behind him, on the horse. "There," he mutters through his teeth. "Now no one can say a word." He is wrong again, because cruelty is endlessly creative. The sun begins to set, painting long shadows across the road. Finally they reach the great stone bridge leading into the market town, packed with travellers, vendors, and noise. The horse, carrying the weight of 2 tired adults, moves slower now. Its head hangs low. Its breathing is heavy. A man in fine robes stops dead in his tracks and points, horrified. "Look at these abusers," he shouts to the crowd. That poor horse can barely walk. They are killing this animal just to rest their own lazy feet. Within seconds, a crowd forms. Voices pile on top of each other. Someone stop them. That horse is going to collapse. Have they no mercy? Jiwoo and Mei freeze in the middle of the bridge. The shouting swirls around them like a storm. They feel completely crushed, stripped of all dignity, utterly defeated. Old versions of this tale say the couple, out of pure desperation, tied the horse's legs together and tried to carry the animal on their own backs. Picture that for a second. Two exhausted humans struggling down a road, carrying a horse. It sounds ridiculous. It sounds impossible. But here's the truth. That's exactly what happens to us every single time we try to please every single person around us. We end up carrying an impossible weight for absolutely no reason. Because here is the real twist in this story. The villagers never cared about the horse. They never cared about Mei. They never cared about Jiwoo. They only wanted the small, twisted satisfaction of finding something to criticize. Think about it. Walk together, you're fools. Let her ride, you're weak. He rides alone, he's selfish. Both ride, you're cruel. There was never a version of this journey where the crowd approved. Not one single combination existed that would have satisfied everyone. The mistake was never how they traveled. The mistake was letting total strangers grab the reins of their own life. So next time someone's opinion makes you doubt your own choices, remember Jiwoo and Mei on that bridge. You cannot control what people say about you. You never could. But you can absolutely control whose voice you let hold the reins. If this story hit you the way it hit me, hit that subscribe button. I share stories like this every week, old tales with lessons that still matter today. See you in the next one.